So we have started today's adventure off to Osaka. No, Osaka. Off to Osaka today. There's a train. That's not our train. We're here really early. Our train doesn't board until 10:30, and right now it's like 9:20 or something like that. But on this whole platform, which is really long, there is only one place to sit. And we lucked out. This was filled up, but they must have got onto their trains, and we came down here, and I'm not budging off this seat. One of the things you've heard me mention before is in Japan, they don't believe in letting anybody sit anywhere at all, which I don't know. Is that a health thing or a vagrant thing? Or it's just an annoying thing.
In this area.
No.
Well, maybe it's just go people from hanging around.
Well, maybe, but who wants to hang around a train station if you're not having to get on a train? Anyways, we have found a place to sit, and so we're taking the bullet train, and the bullet train is how many hours, Walter?
It's 2.5 hours to get to Osaka.
And if we didn't take the bullet train, if we took a regular one, how long would it
If
be?
you took there's different grades of bullet trains. There's the Nozomi, which is the fastest.
Which
it's
is the
the
one we're on.
express train, right? And then there's another one called the Koda something or another, begins with a K, and it's the slow boat to China.
Oh.
It stops everywhere.
And
Right?
so how long would that have
It's
taken?
4.5 hours.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got first class tickets for this. So we've already on our. We had a little trouble with the ticket getting through because Walter went through and used my ticket on his phone. Then mine couldn't get through. So of course you know what's happening. I'm panicking. And went over. There was right close to us was the information booth, and they were very helpful. He took my phone, slid it across. That was the other ticket was on there as well, and presto bingo, we got through. So yeah, that was a good thing. I'm sure we're not the first to have fucked up on something like that. And yeah, so we're all ready to go, and yeah, we'll show you. This is the high speed. Does it make any stops at all along the way?
Yeah, I think it stops at Kyoto.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, it goes fast. You may have seen on the
It
other
goes
video.
286 kilometers.
So, yeah, there'll be a sonic boom. So, we're on the train. Walter's taking a video outside the window.
It's not focusing.
Oh, going too fast. I'll see if I can take a shot where it's behind me. We're sitting at sort of the front of this car. Well, there we go.
Welcome to the
That's what the car looks like.
This is the Nozomi Super Express.
So they just came around and gave us a warm towel, a wet towel. We've got a lot of wet towels here. They are very clean. Keep all your little fingers from being too sticky on things. So we're really moving along here now. That's another train we just passed. Let's see how fast we're going. Literally a blur.
I think we're still.
Okay, so we've arrived in Osaka. The room is not huge, 2 beds, but at least you can walk between them. In the other place, we really didn't have that option. And there seems to be outlets for plugging things in. Already have done that, got that organized. The TV does not seem to be a smart TV. We'll play around with that later. Garbage can down here for recycling, which the other room did not have any indication of what should go where. We don't need that open. We have this desk area, which is nice because there's another chair. In the other place, all we had was this little tiny couch, barely big enough for 2 people. Well, it's barely big enough for 2 people on this one too. But there's a little side table, and it's nice to have the extra chair. There is a little tiny refrigerator, about the same size as the one from the other room. And just move around here. Not a lot of room in here, but it'll do. Some coffee cups and some tea and a tea or a kettle. They don't provide you with any coffee, just with some tea. Don't think we got any water. The other place gave us some water. Nope, nothing in there. My Kit Kats are in there. 2 beds, but this is nice to have in between here to put stuff on, because the other room didn't have anything like that at all. All they had was like a skinny little ledge. And we do have a little ledge up here at the top too, but we've got this little cutout over here which fits well my my chargers for my phone and for my iWatch, and Walter has the same on his side. Now the bathroom is a bit of a kicker, because when you're my height, it's a bit of a step up. It reminds me of a cruise ship. But here's the bathroom. Not as big as the one in the other hotel, but it'll do. I mean, now it looks like, yeah, they've got a handheld shower, but there's a clip up at the top so you can, you know, use it like a regular shower head. It's very clean. Now, at first, Walter didn't think this was a Japanese toilet, but lo and behold, on the wall, there is a remote control, and it is for doing all the things that that toilet did in the other place. Albeit, this is not the same make. This is a U-Spa as opposed to a Toto. But anyways, it's still a Japanese toilet, and I'm happy about it. They must have retrofitted this room at one time. That's why we've got quite a step up in here, maybe when they installed the Japanese toilet or something like that. So, all in all, it's a comfortable room. It's located right beside the train station, which is really convenient because I'm assuming we can catch subways and everything from the train station, right?
Yeah.
So, which is a nice thing, too.
Well, it's not really. There's 2 train stations in Osaka. There's this one. It's actually the bullet train station.
Oh.
And then there's another train station that has regular trains in it. That's a subway right away.
But I saw subway markings.
Yeah, there is subways here.
So.
There is subways here.
Yeah.
But there's no other trains that.
Oh, okay, I see. All right. So, anyways, yeah, this will do. This is fine. It's a little less expensive than the one in Tokyo, but you know, we'll survive. It's an okay room.
Yeah, it's an okay room. It's not. It's not. Doesn't seem to be as fancy as the other place.
No,
but
it's a little plainer, but they're clean. You know, that's all that matters more than anything.
There's a convenience store close by.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll have to explore it. But right now, we need to figure out what we're gonna have to eat, because we haven't had anything to eat, and it is 2:00 in the afternoon right now. So the morning was pretty much spent getting here on the bullet train. That was only 2.5 hours on the bullet train. How many kilometers are away from Tokyo?
500 or 600.
Oh, so pretty darn good for 2.5 hours.
It's supposed to be if you take it by car. If you drove here, it's like 6.5 hours.
Yeah, so that was pretty good, and we were in the reserved seating, and that was comfortable. I mean, I don't know. The only thing that makes it more comfortable is that there's only 2 seats on each side, as opposed to 3.
It's first class seating.
Yeah, first class seating, as opposed to 3, which is in the plebes section. So, I mean, either way, I think
you can still get reserved seats in the other seats.
What, in the plebes?
Yeah. Well, there's 3 types, right?
Oh.
There's not reserved. which we were
Yeah.
in where we came from that tour we were on. Then there's reserved, which looks just like the not reserved, but it's reserved. And then there's what they call first class or upper class or whatever it is. That what we were in, and it has 2 seats on either side, whereas all the other trains have 3 seats on one side and 2 seats on the other.
Well, in other words, for the extra money, that's what you're getting. You're getting one less seat, so you're not sitting with strangers.
Seats are a bit wider too.
Yeah, they're a little wider and everything. It was comfortable. It was fine. It was good. So, yeah. All right. Well, we're going to start our adventure in Osaka. Okay, so we came downstairs in the hotel to this restaurant because it was close and we don't know where else to go at the moment because we haven't done the exploration. So we decided to try the hamburger. Their hamburger. Yeah. You see them everywhere. So, no, this place is not good. I mean, it's edible, but you got rice. I got the hamburger with 4 kinds of cheese, which were indistinguishable from one to the other. That comes with miso. Don't like the miso. I tried it. It tastes a little fishy to me. It smells actually a little fishy. Yeah. So we put that down. This came with like 4 French fries and this ketchup, and it had a noodle. Actually, the noodles weren't bad.
Yeah, they weren't bad.
They had some kind of red stuff on them, red sauce. But overall, and of course, the one saving grace is the beer. And they really don't know how to pour draft beer here. Every place we've gone to, they've had a huge head on it. But there's certainly a large too. When you get large here, you get large. So yeah, this was, we're not eating in this one again, but we were hungry. It's later in the day and we didn't know where else to go. So Walter, what was your opinion of lunch?
It was okay, but it wasn't, I wouldn't go back.
Yeah. I mean, it was edible, but it's nothing to write home about.
It didn't really have the flavors I like either, so.
And we ordered through a machine when we came in, and we kind of got lost, but there was a lady standing behind us, and she helped us out with it. Actually, it came to when we wanted to order the alcohol. It kept kind of refusing us, and then realized that on a lot of the machines, they want you to verify that you're 20 or over, because that's the drinking age, and it's usually you just bang, you hit the key. This one had a little trick. If you hit yes, it meant you were underage and you were driving. And I didn't see that on there at first. So finally, when I hit no, then it took the order. So yeah, I guess it pays to read. Okay, so I had to cut out the audio for this little segment here. This is a lump of ice cream with what looks like spaghetti or noodles on it, but Walter informs me that he thinks that those noodles are actually made from ice cream as well, because he saw a video on YouTube or something that showed that same dessert. So interesting looking dessert. Not sure if it's really that appetizing looking though. This is Osaka. Now, what part of Osaka, I couldn't tell you. We're somewhere a ways from the train station. We took the subway up to this end. So definitely a different look at this point from Tokyo. But I'm sure there's more to see than just this area we happen to be in. Okay, look up. Look way, way up. This is, what's this called? The castle?
Umeda Sky.
Umeda Sky. And there is an escalator way up there. I guess what, those 2 that are crisscrossing? That go. Okay. So a little bit different. Up the other side. Yeah, it's a ways up. So up we're going to the 35th floor. That's where you get tickets, and then you go up to the glass elevator on the 39th floor. So there is a huge lineup, but you don't see that until you get up to the 35th floor. And then you buy your tickets, then we probably have to come back down and stand in that lineup. But we're here now, so we will make do. This is not the, is this the glass? Is this it?
What? This is the glass elevator, yeah. No, the glass, what do you call it? Escalator.
So what are we buying tickets for?
No, there's a round thing on the top.
Oh,
That's the observation deck.
oh. Well, that seems kind of like you've seen the best thing right now. Okay, that big line I was showing you or mentioned down there, that's to get out. We're up here now. We're not outside yet. There's another level up, but this gives you an idea of the overall of the city. Okay, we're at the highest level on the skywalk, the observation deck, which is round. You can see here, this is the elevators that we came up. And the view. No. Were you planning? Of course, with the obligatory glamour shots. These women that think they're beautiful. Oh yeah? Yeah, that's what I said. No thanks. I'm okay. Oh, okay. Thanks. This is a service area for that.
Sorry.
Let's go to the beauty store and let's get our hair done long and float in the wind and take glamour shots. Because everybody wants to see those pictures. So have you all had enough? Are you bored of your gourds? Another rooftop shot. Yep. I was going to get Walter to go to the beauty store, get his hair done so his flowing locks in the breeze and he could take glamour shots like all the other women up here, you know, and put them on his socials. But he says he doesn't want to. Look at the size of these beers. As big as the buildings. You know, we're up here in the observation part of it where they have a little bar, and we got a couple of large beers, but what else would we drink? It's been a large beer tour for sure, but nice view, and there's a huge lineup to get back down, so what the heck, we have nothing better to do. Some interesting sculpture, artwork, and over in the distance we have a big gummy bear. Green bear. This is kind of cool. And so this is where we came into from Tokyo. It is the Osaka
This is the Osaka station.
I just said that. We just came in from Tokyo to the Osaka
No,
station.
we didn't. We came to the Shin Osaka station. This is the Osaka station.
What's the difference?
It's a different station. We're quite a ways away from the Shin Osaka station. One is only for the bullet trains, and the other one is for all trains.
Fine, I stand corrected as usual. This is the Osaka station. Let's leave it at that.